showing the energy conversion. If you see the heat energy which I am supplying, okay, into chemical energy. So different forms of energy. We know what is energy. Energy means what? You have to comment me if you know the answer. Okay. So now energy means is a one. It can be neither created nor destroyed. It's a form. Okay. So now I'm taking the heat. Okay. So the milk which I kept in the pan is taking the heat. Okay. And this heat will be absorbed. So if you see, this process name is known as the conduction. So the metal which conduct heat, okay, is getting the heat from the fuel. The fuel in turn is also a chemical energy. The LPG which we use for cooking is also an chemical energy. Yes. So now this chemical energy is giving the heat energy, and again using this heat energy only your milk is being boiled here. So before the boiling condition, look at the texture, look at the color of the milk. Okay, now I'm going to raise the flame. So if I raise the flame, let me observe what will happen to the. So I have raised the flame. So now I'm giving more energy so that the milk gets boiled faster and faster. Yes. So what will happen? The metal absorbs more heat. The conduction will be more here. So now, so that the liquid, the milk which I kept it inside will get heated. So the molecules inside the milk, no, will get all the energies, and then all the changes will happen in the milk particles. So look at the milk. What happens now? Slowly there is a bubble formation. Yeah, I have raised the. Now slowly it's going to boil. It's boiling. See the bubbles coming from that. So it's boiling now. It's going to raise. I reduce the flame now. So look at carefully what happened now. It's boiled. Yeah. So now I've put off the fire. So now there is the conversion of heat energy to chemical energy. There is a chemical reaction has occurred in the milk. That's why the texture, the color of the milk have been changed. So this you would have learned in your lower classes itself around the changes around us. So physical and chemical changes in your lower classes itself. Now this is a practical class I am showing for the students who are in the middle compartment and also in the high school level, so that they can understand better. Okay, so this is about the conversion of energy or different forms of energy, we can say, and along with that we can also correlate the that is physical and chemical changes around you. Okay, so this is about the changes around us and forms of energy. So you can relate both the concepts, both physical as well as the chemical concepts here, and your milk is ready. Okay, so now I'm going to serve this for my son who is waiting for me for a long time to have this milk. Okay, let me give some milk for this boy. Okay, now, so now see, this milk is so hot, so I'm going to serve for him. Yes. So now it's so hard, no, now we can't have it now immediately. It is so hard. Okay. So now I'm going to cool it. Before that, we have to cool the milk. So he is waiting for a long time to have the milk. So now I have mixed with the sugar and also with some turmeric, so that it will be very, what to say, good for his health if you mix with the sugar and turmeric. Yeah. So now I have mixed with the sugar and turmeric. So the milk is so hot now, it has to be cooled so that he will be able to drink. Okay. So now let me cool. So now again what happens? The heat from the glass again will escape. Okay, what will happen? The heat energy will be given out. So the heat will exhausted out. So it will be, what is it, exothermic we can say now. So now once if you see the milk, it has absorbed the heat, it is endothermic. The heat is taken by the milk, it is endothermic. Okay, so now it has to be hot for a long time, so I should not make the vapors, water vapors should not escape. It should be there for a long time so that the milk will be so hot. It will not come to the room temperature immediately. It will take some time for it to come to the room temperature, and it's on the burner itself. Some heat will be there in the burner. So by absorbing that, the milk will be hot for some time. Okay, let it cool on its own. So now look at this. Here I have poured the milk into the glass. What happened now? So now I am able to touch the glass because I can bear the heat. Some heat I can bear with my skin. So my skin can absorb some heat energy. So now what happened to that hotness? Where it went now? So the hotness went out because the heat energy is transferred out, it is exhibited out. We can say that it's exothermic, the heat is given out now. Okay, so now the milk is ready, he's going to drink. Okay, okay, thank you guys for attending this live session on different forms of energy and also changes around us. Okay, like this I'll be having some various live session in our day-to-day life so that you will understand the science concepts in your what to say, in your house itself we can experience practically. Particularly for this summer we can make use of all the science concepts in our house itself. We can learn many new things in our kitchen, in our house itself. Thank you, bye bye, see you tomorrow.